What's up, YouTube? This is Life, Art, and Sickle Cell. Just had to talk about a little something that happened today. A little setback. You know, 19 years ago, I created this series, and I've been saying I wanted to redo them, because it's been such a long time, and I'm still working at it right now. It's just like I want to create this series because the feelings are still the same, you know the idea behind it is still the same. Still trying to reach the same community, still trying to reach the same doctors, still trying to reach the same world. That our pain is real, and our suffering needs an end. You know, so I wanted to recreate these pieces, and I'm working hard at it, trying to come up with the funds. So I ordered three canvases because there is three pieces that I want to redo, and then I'm gonna start like at least two more of the sickle cell series to continue. But I had a little setback today with my order because it was like, man, that was too good to be true, because I ordered this, I think, Saturday. So I went to this store, and I ordered this. It says you order three. It's a box of three. So you order it, and that's basically, So the order came out to be $208 for shipping, and I was like, man, I just barely made it, and I only had like $6 left, or $6, yeah, six. Then what happened is, after I only had $6, I had a, I woke up the next day, and I saw like somebody donated $100 on my GoFundMe. It's like I don't really use the GoFundMe that much anymore because I just leave it alone, and I just moved to Patreon because I just want to keep pushing the Patreon because that's where I want to share my artwork and stuff like that. But the GoFundMe is still live, so you know usually I just sign in, and it's like it doesn't really matter what you do. So you know I come out and I'm like, I have 11 months. People really, really, cared about supporting me, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of folks that have been, helping me out and supporting my artwork because that's GoFundMe, you know. And 11 months ago I started this, and it's like, so Miss Wanda Witten Sh- Shurney donated, and it was like a huge boost because I was like my last $6, you know, and to 4 days ago, you know, to just like donate $100. It's like so many people really really helped me out in last year to create my work, and I really appreciate that. It's like I don't know how many times I could thank Normando for $500. Man, that was huge. Normando lost a child with sickle cell, and he has a young child with sickle cell too, another boy. And you know, and to write and to tell you how they feel, there are many people I just want to keep thanking because there's 19 people who contributed to my GoFundMe. You know, I just there's Dr. Frambong, and There's so many folks that I just want to thank, you know. Just want to say thank you to all those folks that believed in my work, and that that supported me. It's like 19 folks, on my GoFundMe. You know, my GoFundMe is just GoFundMe.com, not dead yet. It's funny, but it's true. I don't want to be a famous artist, you know, after I die. I'm not dead yet. I want people to care while I'm still here and I'm still pushing my artwork. I want to recreate this piece, as soon as possible. But I need to get the canvas first. So I had the three canvases all set up and ready to go because I want to do these three pieces right here. These three pieces. But this thing is like it was too good to be true, I guess, It's too good to be true. Sometimes things are just too good to be true. And you know, I want these pieces to be big, So when I stand next to them, it's like these pieces. That's the originals right there. And I'm sorry again, Dr. Benjamin, that I took the 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 frames apart and things like that for because I had to move. And I really regret that doing that. But a lot of people supported my work and my awareness, because this is important to me doing the sickle cell awareness, showing that even though you have to go through certain things, you're doing the best that you can in life, because that's part of the sickle cell awareness. When I'm creating my work, I'm also going to do what I can to show my work and to share my work and do what I can. So the thing is, it's just the fact that setbacks come. Sometimes you have setbacks, and you just have to keep going. It's like this piece, when I wrote it, I counted the days that I was living, and I counted the number of days. It's like 15,122 days. That's from my date of birth to the day I was creating this little piece, that I was editing this little piece. You know, you can count the days you've been on this earth, so every moment counts. Every time that you see a setback, every moment counts. These were proud moments when I showed this work in Brooklyn, and this woman was looking at my work, and I took a picture of her, showing it in a gallery in Brooklyn. It's like you feel proud. Your work is hanging somewhere, you feel proud. And this is again my work hanging on the wall, and somebody's looking at it. So this was in Stanford. So I've shown my work in galleries, and I'm happy and proud. This was 2003 when my work was hanging. I think I don't remember where this place is. I think it's North Carolina or New Jersey somewhere. I don't remember because I didn't go to the show. The show was traveling without me. So, and this was in Hartford. So I've shown my work, and I'm happy to have shown it. But I just want to continue to create this year, and I hate the idea of not reaching my goals. Even though I had 19 great people, help me last year, $2,000, was the thing I was asking, and I was hoping to make that in a month, but it took me 11 months to reach this point. So when you think about it, you want to have $200 in one go so you can be creative, but it takes you 11 months to get there. You have to understand, after a while, it takes time. It takes time to reach your goals. It takes time to reach what you are desiring. So today I had this setback because I had to drop it from that other price, from this one to that one. You know, it's a setback, you know. I had to drop to change what I needed to change the canvas. So I ordered this $173.13, and I thought I was clear. But the shop emailed me and said the servers had the wrong price for shipping, and I owed them $103, and I only had the $92 in the bank because of that donation from GoFundMe. You can see my bank account says 92 right here. You know, GoFundMe takes like $9 or something off, or $8 off, or 8% or something, 9 to 8%. So they emailed me and told me I wasn't gonna. They emailed me and told me I needed to pay $186 difference. So the shipping cost came out to $139.07. And 7 cents. I mean, man, it's like you get heartbroken, man. Sometimes you feel like this stuff happens and happens, and so instead of 3 canvases, I'm going to go for 2 canvases, and that's that. You know, you just take it one step at a time, and I'm hoping that Patreon will work out. The Patreon that I'm going to share this video on Patreon, just like, it's just keeping it real, you know, being transparent to show that everything that the donors donate, where the money goes, and I want to keep things open as much as possible, because I can go into my checking or I can go into my savings. But yeah, so I'm gonna get these canvases. It's 2 of them. They have 9 items available. I wish I could order all of them. I wish I could order 8 of them, but I ordered 2 of them this week. You know, because if I put the price to 8, because that's a whole show right there. If I had 8 of them, I could do the show. As you can see, if I ordered 8 of them, I can't order the full 9, but if I ordered 8, see, I ordered 8. The shipping plus shipping, I probably hit $500 right there, because you never know how much that shipping will hit, you know. So yeah, I'm trying to reach that number. I wish last year when I was getting, when Normando donated the $500, this is what I should have done. I should have came to that website right here and just hit the number 8, or 9. I would have been better off, because what I did with the money was try to hire a PR firm and try to put the story out, but it turned out to be a bogus thing. The people just stole my money and went away with it. I ordered a few canvases, but I felt like I got cheated, by a PR firm that should have helped me raise the GoFundMe to a higher level to try to reach more people, because sometimes you have to spend money to even get somewhere. But yeah, man, it's like these folks emailing me telling me about this thing was like, you know a real setback. So now it's Monday, hopefully by Thursday, because what I found out is that the gallery, I mean the warehouse where these guys are shipping from, the warehouse is actually in Bloomford, Connecticut, and I'll be able to. I only live on about an hour. I checked my Google Maps and all that. I only live about an hour away. I only live about an hour away, so hopefully that works out, you know. I'm hoping all that works out. I only live about an hour away. So when the FedEx, UPS ground shipping, when that happens, it happens. What I really want to do is recreate these series, the colorful series of paintings. Mm, These series of paintings. I just want to recreate these. Before I did it with oil pastels, and I started, you know, these women, and the hair was always like the thing that was a little bit more difficult. So I wanted to make this colorful shell shaped, you know. So I can still redraw them because I'm doing one right now. But since I want to create a series that 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 is unified, because my artwork sometimes has too many varying. They don't mesh well together because it seems like I have too many different styles going at the same time. And the thing about the art world is you have to have one single style where a person can look at a work and say, "Oh, okay, this is from this artist." See, I just love art so much that I try everything. And sometimes it's not good to try everything, you know. So right now I'm gonna try to like the art the series I'm thinking of is called the Tapestry of Pain. So where I'm gonna have my paint series, but I'm also gonna have these colorful pieces to balance out. So you can see there's some differences in when I did this piece right here, fire. It was a horizontal, and I just enjoy the colors. So I'm gonna print these. I'm gonna print these on cotton fabric. Then I'm gonna use oil pastel over them and touch it up and do something new with it. And hopefully they're on 48 by 60 canvases or even bigger by the time I do them. Hopefully it works out. So I'm hoping, you know, when the whenever there's a reporter coming, a writer coming to do a story on me. So maybe I'll be able to get patrons that way. If a story goes out there, maybe people know about me and my Patreon. Maybe they can. I'll be able to get the help I need to get the supplies I need because usually I like to work like this. When I have money, I spend $600 and I get a lot of supplies. Then I can do a series so they can mesh well together. So you see, I did those three pieces at the same time, so they work well together. When you hang them together, they work pretty well together. You know. So as I go along, you can see how it changes. But it's been a long time. It was a long time ago since I created these. You know, when I was living on Fairfield Avenue in Bridgeport. Now I live downtown, about a mile away from where I used to live. This place with the wooden floors. Now I live in Art Space downtown. This place is on Fairfield Avenue, past Park Avenue. It was like it was a nice place, you know, but I just really didn't like staying there too long, you know. So as you can see, as soon as I finished the women figures, I started putting in the the floral, and that's what I like to finish it off. And that's what I want to create this year too. Along with the sickle cell series, I want to create these three pieces, you know, using more vibrant colors, using, you know, whatever I want to do with them, I'm going to do it this year, and Hopefully by November sometime I'll have at least all of them done. And that's my hope, YouTube. That's my hope, Patreon. And I'm gonna continue to update on where my canvases are. And as soon as I start these pieces, it'll be great because you can. I'm gonna start sharing like crazy, putting videos up of how they are coming together, and I'm gonna show you my new direction of the work and how I'm doing the pieces. So hopefully I can share that soon. By the end of the month, we should know better how things go with the Patreon and how far along things go. Because I really, really want something something good to happen. There's a link to my Patreon on most of my art, videos. People can click over, and they can donate $2 or something. So I only need 500 people, and I got thousands, thousands, and thousands of people following me. So if you got over 100,000 people following you in America, and you only have 6 patrons, you see you're not reaching enough people, or not enough people are caring about what you have to say or caring about the work that you're doing. So right now, I have to go to my patrons and say, hey, I need help. I have this dream, this thing I want to do. So I want to keep sharing because I go to these galleries and I see these art shows and these beautiful works. I go to was the show at the Brooklyn Museum, and I remember seeing Kehinde Wiley's PBS documentary, and how he met this woman, and how he took these pictures. They took pictures and they used Photoshop to put the composition together. Then he did the oil painting. I mean, I saw the process and I'm like inspired. I want to do my own thing, but sickle cell is still heavily involved because I want to use my art as a platform to get the awareness out for a cure, and hopefully I get more patrons in here. I just need to get more patrons to support this, and hopefully it will work out, because Twitter, man, I gotta say something good about Twitter, but it's like there's a lot of things on here, like people sharing craziness like this, and this thing better not be playing a video. So yeah, it's like I follow so many people, like I follow 100, and I just keep clicking follow. So sometimes I unfollow when it's not healthy for me. But that's the case right now, man. It's like people share your work and I'm sharing my work, and I'm asking for help. But that's what's going on, YouTube. That's what's going on. If you got so many followers, but you can see the difference, how you can get people to care. This is how it works. The last 24 hours, I had 8,649 impressions. Impressions mean yesterday was a slow day because yesterday was, Sunday. I didn't hit anything. But 8,000 people viewed my post, you know, the last 24 hours. That's a lot of people. If you go back, you get 1,000 impressions, you know, you get different for different hours, you see the differences, you know. Like right here it says from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. I had 1,391 impressions. That's how many screens a message like this, pops up. A message like this pops up in their screen. So if I ask for help, if I tweet something to ask for help, maybe 1,000 people will see it, and you get zero, zero, zero incentive, zero replies. But some people do reply to it, and some people do go ahead and donate $2. So that's what I'm trying to do. get some people to help me, and there are people in this sickle cell community who say, I have to shout them out for supporting and retweeting and things like that, and I thank them for that. So yeah, hopefully all I can get it done this year. All those people on GoFundMe who believed in me and supported me last year and continue to support me this year. I just want to send a shout out to all of you, and I thank all of you for helping me. You know, so two canvases instead of three. I should get them by Friday, hopefully. And this weekend is gonna be a really really rush weekend, putting two pieces together at the same time. You know, maybe I'll just do the two sickle cell pieces because I'm not sure if my Haitian girl printout will get shipped in time. So all inspiring, and a little shout out to Mr. Winfred Rambert. It was a pleasure meeting you again. I will always appreciate meeting an artist because I'm inspired, to get my own work out there now. You know, it was Mother's Day around the world, so I had to share Mother's Day thing. Some places around the world celebrate Mother's Day early, so in March it was trending. So I had to share, my mom's, because that's what keeps me going. And sickle cell is, you just keep fighting the sickle cell and you keep raising awareness about it. But that's what's up. Peace, love, and stay strong, warriors. Stay strong and keep fighting for your art. Keep fighting for your talent. Keep fighting for your gifts because your voice matters in this world. Peace. A whole lot of hair grease.